Alright, so this is all champs race, so we're doing every single championship in order. Normal, hard, expert, reverse. It's me, Shibby, Game, and Metalhead, who are all respectively streaming, so if you want other perspective, in between the first race that I have, I will, because there's time to menu, or time to talk, and whatever, I can direct you guys to their stream. To their streams. I won't multi-twitch this because I don't have time to do that after a race, but this is actually 105. 105.9, not bad, but not great. I know I have a Java update. Alright, we need a good bay. That's like the most fish like thing to do is I'm just honestly just gonna get a 4 power on Sunset Bay race. Yeah, that's an awful lap 1. Pretty bad lap 3, but continue on. Alright, Marine Fortress. There was actually a dive opportunity there. I knew that there was a dive opportunity. Like, I fall behind because Shibby gets the dives down every time. But he also races everything a lot faster than I do. My goal is to beat Metalhead or Game. One of the two. And that was actually a pretty good Marine Fortress, honestly. Without the dive, that's pretty good. Welcome to Port Blue. Alright. So, we're all racing the same Port Blue. Oh boy. It's okay. Alright. That wasn't very good. It's okay though. Alright. Alright, sounds good. Sounds good, Luna. Thank you for the alert. Alright, here comes the long part. Thank you. These are the other guys that I'm racing against. It's either Snake Solid or Solid Snake. Try both. Try. I should put both of them down, honestly. Ah, crap. Ah, whatever. Those are the three other guys I'm racing. Our Shibby, Metalhead, and Game, or Solid Snake 86. Sorry. I wish it was Snake Solid. That'd be cool, but it's Solid Snake 86. This is like when things get interesting, because like there's certain courses that get way more difficult with going into going in here, and plus it introduces this introduces whatchamacallit, it introduces Twilight City, which is a super fun course. Of course, I really enjoy watching, or enjoy playing and watching is Twilight City, honestly. You'll see me skipping that buoy on the rest of Sunny Beach. Oh crap, I actually have to go to the bathroom. That's not good. And we've got probably another 40 to 50 minutes left. Probably another 40 or so minutes left, and I now have to go to the bathroom. Which I can't, I'm not forfeiting the race for the bathroom. But I'm not going to do anything drastic at all. So what you saw me do there on lap 1 was make it so I could skip that buoy on the next 2 laps, because you power up so fast, which on lap 2 or on lap 3 will allow me to take the 2 buoy skip here, because there's no reason to take the 3 buoy. You could take the 1 buoy skip and just miss it all 3 times, but I think it's okay on lap 1 to actually take the buoy skip. Alright. In between races, I'm gonna lose time, but I have to do this whole race and then pee, because I have to pee real bad, and just hoping that doesn't cause any pains. Because we're only on our 3rd race of 7. We're not even halfway through hard right now, and there's a lot more chance that I crash on DL here, which I shouldn't, because I know the route. I know the route on all 3 ones now. I should be okay. So that's a really rough buoy section there. Okay. You gotta expect that somebody's gonna crash some point during the race other than myself. So hopefully that doesn't kill too much time. Technically, I'm still not behind on my... Technically, I'm still ahead on my actual, thing, because I crashed a lot of times when I raced for my, when I race for my PB, that's a 55.0 something. I know for a fact I can get into 54s, just based off not crashing a lot. Which, not a great Drake Lake reverse, but I have to hope someone else, I have to pretty much hope that I get some help. I don't know where everybody else is on their race. This is Marine Fortress Hard, and you'll see on Marine Fortress Hard that the gate will open after lap 1, so I won't take a dive because I'm not good enough to. But there's also extra little boxes, and it gets even harder on Expert. Usually on Expert, I just take a long route on there. You might see me do that on other laps here. But you're gonna see this door open here right now, because it's hard mode. That's actually not a bad turn. That's actually really bad that I took that I got that there. I probably could have taken it straight up on a jump, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to risk having issues there. A solid way to finish out lap 3. Losing a little time in the water, but I'm okay with losing little bits of time like that. It's a couple seconds, honestly, to drink water. But I have a cough and crap, so, you know. And on this one, the shortcut opens up, which is what you want to take all the time. My shortcut might not... I want to see... Like, I might start doing the long way if I know that I'm going to take the long way faster than And if I ideally learn how to take this. I mean, I don't expect to get near a PB, but one thing I need to learn is, I actually need to learn this course with Mariner on, because I just ran a slower lap. So, I mean, there is a case to be made to run. There's actually a case to be made to do this the long way and just take that about the same score I got last time. Because I'm really running this really slow, honestly, but it's not bad. I'm not losing much to any time. If anything, if I do something like that, it actually can get me a lower time. So that's a 27 lap 2, which you don't get if you do which you don't get doing the long way ever. You never get a 27 lap 2 there. .125, a very solid. Besides lap 1, a very solid Port Blue. Getting me to TC. I'm very close now to being into like just wasting minutes to go pee during the end section. And the only way, but doing this now, doing this part now saves, or going pee here saves me a lot of trouble continuing on without going to the bathroom. Oh, that's bad. That's a second capsize of the run, but not bad. My expert, I think my expert's gotten a lot better. Oh, shoot. Oh, I got the buoy. Oh, that's so lucky I got the buoy there. That was very close to a power down, which would have been an awful for my run. This is gonna put me behind in general, but I know for a fact that expert's difficult, and if you don't practice your expert, which I've been doing expert lately, like, you will get in trouble. Reverse is again, it's also difficult, but I think expert is actually slightly more of a pain in the butt than expert, or than reverse. I actually think that expert's worse because I don't know. I think I just like reverse more. My reverse time is lower than my reverse time is higher than my expert time by 1 second. So altogether, 9-second loss on a normal run, but we'll take it. Not a big deal. Let's hope using the bathroom does not affect my time very much after this. And the tide does change here. There is no tide coming up around this corner. So we just take this straight through. We lean through here. Do this. We take this out here. We take this turn. We go here. And we take that out here. But we don't really need to bother. And I just took that super long ways. You can get off of there, and then you can usually like evade that wave or whatever. And like sometimes I was never quite sure if it was smarter to take that long ways or to take it short ways. I haven't compared time, so we're just gonna take it going out all the way and taking that buoy there. Although this lap might be meh, but but because we take that so wide anyways, it doesn't really matter that much. We're probably behind maybe by only 1 screen off people, which is completing this. Okay. Alright. Let's get past this part. Okay. Gonna go use the bathroom. And no time loss whatsoever because I'm back right before the end of the screen. Alright, and we're on to expert. Do not know my timer. I'm not keeping track of the time because I don't want to really worry about live splits right now. I wish I had time to put games stream up, but I don't. But I didn't because I had to use the bathroom. I would have fixed the games Twitch. That's actually a pretty bad lap too for that beach part. The fact that I ran 105s and 106s on all sunny beaches pretty much just means that it's just a slight difference in time usually. And if someone's running like 105, 104s, they're going to get like a 105 on that one. Sunset Bay Expert. Expert Bay is a little bit different than a normal bay, than a hard. In that you don't, unless you feel comfortable, like taking the ramp and losing that time, which I don't really want to do. Unless you feel comfortable that you can get the buoy skip at the end, which I can, and not screw it up, and you might want to take that because you only have 4 buoy skips, and you take 3 intentional buoy skips here. Just similarly to how you take 2 already on the other one on hard, how you take the intentional 2 skips for a 2 buoy skip. Well, this one it's it's only a 1 buoy skip, which I'll show you at the end here, which is pretty good. It's a good skip. I like it. It's worth it. Which I'll power to max power right here. I'm going to take this light turn, we hit this, we go like this, and then we skip that part, and we just go right to the finish. 113. Which is actually good. Not good. It's good. It's about the same time I actually had on the other one. Alright, Drake Lake Expert. This is where you can really screw up. If you don't take because I take a 3 buoy skip at the end, I can't really like screw up anything like intentionally in this slalom section, so but I know how to take it. It's actually a fun section. You can just take it slow, don't worry about, speeding through if you're not comfortable, which I'm not right now. Usually I'm okay with it. Usually I can kind of, but I've messed it up before where I've capsized on there. Okay, so this next lap we take the nice big buoy skip. I call it the shibby skip because Shibby likes to do this as well, and it's a 3 buoy skip. You go right around the edge. You don't worry about hitting a single buoy in the slalom section if you don't want. You can take a 1 buoy here. You can take that buoy if you want, but I just go like this. And it leaves me with a 117. My best Drake Lake, one of my best Drake Lakes on Expert. 0 mistakes, saving time. Or, yeah, 0 big mistakes, saving me good time. Okay, Marine Fortress Expert just has more boxes. Tides might be a little bit more difficult to deal with. But you get ahead right here, you just take this nice and tight, but not like I'll take that part nice and wide. They're not even giving me a chance to hurt myself. It's gonna be a longer lap one than the first 2, but I should be okay after this lap. I kick that water pretty hard every time when I do that, but I already got a box on our left here, but we also have this box on the right that we want to avoid. You want to make sure you're not letting the waves kill you on that lap. I went right through the boxes and not get hurt. That's a little bit of a tricky section for people who are new to and want to learn RTA stuff. Like, that's a very difficult part of the course. 122. I will take it. Okay. So we're going on to Port Blue Expert, where there is there's no outer section. You have to take the slalom, or you have to take the shortcut section. And how beautiful. I hit it on forward. But honestly, good pace. I think I'm on good pace. The worst thing would be if I screwed up GC, which I hope to not screw up. But Glacier Coast Forward is a bit of a tricky course. I did learn a new skip for it. So I want to put into motion in this one. Okay. That's a bit of a saving grace. I didn't kill a lot of my run there. It's a little bit of an extra thing because you do have to take the ramp. And the ramp is not a time save. The ramp is a loss of time. I'm so glad I didn't hit there. Just take my time. Don't crash. That's the whole thing about RTAs is you learn kind of how not to crash. Which is key. If you can learn how not to crash in RTAs, then you'll be okay in time trials. You'll know a mold and you'll know your limitations, but you may not like start doing super great times, because the more you do, then you just know the more risk. You kind of know your risk limit is that whole thing.
Lesson 3.
Like, I got a 127. I have put on my 3 best Port Blues. Oh, Hug. Thank you so much for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. Hearts for you. Twilight City Expert. So, hopefully we hit this dive. I don't want to lose 7 seconds on this dive. So, I need focus. Got it. One dive. I took that super long, and I didn't. I made sure not to, like. If I can have a good TC Expert, which it looks like I can have, then I should be okay to go into going into reverse. Obviously, we're all gonna be on this. We're all probably gonna. That was a bit risky, but I got it. Oh, so lucky. Oh, that was a tough turn to stomach. Make sure I didn't cap on. Taking that same way again. That's a good way to take. Don't know if it's the ideal, but certainly feels good. Take these a little bit wider. Just gonna try and have a nice, clean Twilight City. A 30 lap. That's good. Got all 3 dives. That's great, honestly. And I didn't capsize or have a bad turn there. Gosh. I think I messed up TC Expert in my Expert Championship, honestly. But I don't remember. Alright. Let's go. Holy crap. Beautiful. Glacier Coast 3 lap. Glacier Coast Forward. Sorry. These guys, they do take out. A lot of the times, these guys do take out stuff. So you don't really. But here we're gonna do this. We're gonna hard cut. There's a little bit of a mess up there, but guess what? Next time I go there, there's not gonna be there's not gonna be a big issue at all there. So now that I'm pretty much okay, just to take this as nice as I need to take it. As long as I don't. Pretty much as long as I don't cap there, I'm okay. And you want to take that super wide. Even without the buoy, I want to act like the ice is there for our time trial's sake when I do it in T2, when I time trial this course. Okay, not bad. I didn't kill myself on GC. Pretty good Glacier Coast. Alright, SI Expert, after this is reverse. We're going close to this. We're taking this first race. Pretty nice. We took the first 3 nicely. Oh, but yeah, that's not good. But that's okay. Honestly, I'm gonna beat these guys around this one. I'll have one person, and that person took that really, really stupidly. So that was really not great, but it's okay. For the simple fact that that was like not even that much worse from hard Southern Island. I am gonna skip that buoy because it is faster, I think, to do that. Because you do have because it is out of the way to hit that one buoy. It is out of the way to hit the yellow buoy off the bat like that. We'll just go into first on a pretty good 123. Okay, so we're on to reverse. I mean, a good reverse will make this run really good, and it'll give me a personal best. And if I get a personal best, that's a good score. I'm gonna submit, but we'll see how this goes. There's my boy Dave Mariner, the biggest racer in the game, but he is the fastest racer. In order, it goes Mariner, Jet, or Hayate for speed. And then Stewart, who is the slowest, it will usually never make the podium. Sometimes she does sometimes she does in certain races. Sometimes in normal, Stewart will make the podium because it's normal and it's only 6 races. But usually in 7 or 8, it's usually Mariner, Jet, or Hayate. Or Hayami, sorry, not Hayate. Hayate's a really good player, but Hayami. I mean, that's a relatively crash-free run. I think I capsized twice or 3 times only, maybe. Drake Lake and Twilight City. I crashed on. I did that. I took that the long way by accident. I menued that wrong. That's not much off. That's like point. It's like 20. That's like point. That's not worth a lot of time. Sunny Beach reverse. Here we go. Okay, just take this as safe as I can. Do not get myself hurt. Of course, do it with speed, but don't. But like, you know, I can take, because there's gonna be this part, which I powered down on. So, luckily, I'll be on 2 power turning to the corner, which is okay. I can just take this, and I'll have 4 power on my way around, which means I'll be going about 120. Yeah. Not bad. You know, I thought I was gonna do that. That's why I was like a bit like, okay, I can afford it. But this second lap has been pretty stellar. A 22-1, not bad for a bad lap 1. And having 4 power going into the lap. Another power down, that's bad, but again, we'll have 3 power going into the turn. Looking at probably looking at a 111 or a 112. Yeah, 112. So we'll take, I mean, that's like maybe a 2 second, that's maybe a 2 to 3 second loss in totality. It's pretty big, but we'll see. I'm going to say this is somewhere in the 54s by the time I end. And this is definitely not my best for reverse, because if I'm going to have my best reverse, I can't make many mistakes, or I have to PB, or I have to get a PB on a course. Oh, okay. So Bay won't be a PB. I know my pace for my 111. It's a 26.9 lap 1. Yeah, it's a okay. It looks like I don't know why I'm doing so bad on that part. At least I'm not messing this up. All right, 113. Oh crap, that was a tight window. Okay, well, at least it's not that bad. It's gonna definitely take me off my pace that I wanted. But I'll just take a nice tighter slalom section and make up for it right here. And at least not be too far behind what I want for time, which is already pretty bad. This is already a pretty bad DLR because of it. I'm on pace for like a maybe a 117, maybe a 117 at that. Yep, it's a 117. Barely, almost a 118. I kind of had a feel for a 117 one, but I was okay with 118. Just note to everybody, take that and don't try to race it like you're going for a personal best, honestly. I'm going to race this for a personal best, but I'm not going to, because I know I can PB this, honestly. But I'm not going to get the personal best, I don't think. What? Game forfeited. He retired. He's just supposed to wait 2 minutes. Oh, we never explained that. I thought I explained that to him. Oh, poor game. That's actually a PB. A 117.706.076. On Glacier Coast of all courses too. Yo, he was right there on S. He was right there on reverse, wasn't he? Which means he was on pace to destroy. Unless that was expert. In which case I don't know. He must have had a rough unless he either like killed everything. Alright, that was not a great way to take that. I took too much speed into it. Ah, just missed it. Shoot. You know what? I actually powered through for a good lap. Surprisingly. That's actually a good lap. Like, no, my pace was in the 27s actually for once in my life on that lap, but... Aw, poor game. What's up, Doc? Racing. I am 3 courses away from completing this. I expect that Shibby, who's racing, will probably finish on when I'm on Glacier. With a chance when I'm at the end of TCR that he actually finishes the race. I took that super wide. Don't need to take that super wide ever. But in time trials anyways, when you're trying to not lose a race to a retire or to a bump, you will take this super nice and wide and long, and this is actually not bad, honestly, for me. You'll see me on this on last lap. Sorry for lack of response. It's super focusing, having to mash after making sure I'm mashing on every level, making sure I'm not crashing, obviously. That's my first mistake on TCR. The fact that in reverse I've only made that many mistakes is actually real nice. It really shows that I'm improving, and we're gonna take the skip here because I know my TCR is good enough, or I'm not gonna retire. You can take everything nice and safe. Just take this super nicely. Okay. How are you doing, Klutz? Man, I haven't seen you in so long. I noticed that Smazine's been streaming for a while, for a couple of days. I'm hyped to see that she's doing that. I've been at work and doing wave race stuff over the last few days, just grinding out the time, just grinding out RTAs and stuff like this. This is another one of those courses where you get very close to retiring. but you don't. But you're not supposed to retire, obviously. I didn't get the miss there. That saves so much for me. The fact that nobody actually no one actually hit that on the first lap. Should be finished. Yep, just like I said, he was gonna finish while we're in Glacier. Shibby would finish the race. So we're gonna be. It'll be okay. Honestly, I got a good. Because it's like at that point, if you think it's just better just to like if you retire on a thing and you just think it's not gonna be worth it, a 2-minute wait, which I guess game didn't think it was. No sub 51. Alright, so I'm thinking this is a real good all champs. I want second place here. Oh, he might have retired on expert when I was in reverse. Because I'm killing it, and like if that's the case, and I'm killing it. My RTAs are pretty good, honestly. I would say I'm one of the better consistent RTA players. Probably I think Game's probably a better RTA person than I am. But maybe I'm just a little better at all. I'm just